and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Running right, it's Baxter. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He might want another play. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Looking to throw for it. Pucks it out of the air. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Wildcats want to move quickly. Off play action on 1st down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Kentucky! What a catch in the end zone for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down marker.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
On 3rd down, here's Peoples. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Under fire. Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. The short hands, it's Miller. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback. You don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Kentucky going quickly.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Peoples.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Under fire. Back open in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Defense in press coverage. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute baller.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if it...
Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. Oh, what a cut. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
On the move, it's Hansen. Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Hansen. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Pulls and fires complete. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Takes a handoff. It's Hansen. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
To the air, it's Beck. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
This running back is a big weapon in the passing game, and it's not just checkdowns, but he can run vertical routes. You saw it there. Nice job by the O-line, giving the QB time from the pocket to deliver that strike. But this running back is special. He's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, really nice play design, and a big-time pass and catch for this offense.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peoples. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just feeds the running back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push them upfield. Quarterback's got to sell it. Not anything really in that play in sync, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Going for 6. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That brings him to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Rodriguez. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. And the Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Baxter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
It's complete. All the way. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Got his man. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd down, here's Peoples. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Baxter. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. Kentucky right back to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the heat. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The offense changing the play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Here's a heat. He's on the move. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the number 7 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Trojans with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. They now move to 9-0 on the season, one of the best starts in the history of the program. Here now some other games you may have interest in, social media certainly does, inside the American Conference.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. Pulls it in on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
The run inside. It's Baxter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing.
He lets one fly deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
That's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Still looking, on the move. On the run, fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man all alone. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
The Nittany Lions right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hansen. Bounced off his feet. So now it's 2nd and long.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break. As soon as his hand separates from the football, he does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to People. There's some room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Here's Peoples one more time. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Peoples. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A a quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Peoples. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. It's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie. On the move. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the fourth. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.